In this video, we're going to answer the big question: how much can you make for every 1,000 views on YouTube? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Lester DS, and in this channel we talk about making money online, affiliate marketing, social media marketing, and everything in between. So if you're new, consider subscribing. So I'm going to do my best to give you the best answer that I can give you when it comes to how much money can you make for every 1,000 views on YouTube. Now, keep in mind that in order to make money with YouTube, you got to be in the YouTube Partner Program, which means you make money via ads on YouTube. In order to qualify to get into the YouTube Partner Program, you got to have at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So once you have that, then you can start making money with the YouTube AdSense program, meaning that they'll pay you every single month for the views that you're able to generate on your channel. You don't get paid for subscribers, you get paid for the amount of views that you can get on your channel on a monthly basis. Now, there's no specific amount of money that you can make for 1,000 views. That's because it depends on the topic that you're talking about on your channel. And I'm going to give you some examples. I'm going to give you some real life examples of people who have actually shared how much money they make on YouTube, so you can see the differences between someone who makes a lot of money with very little subscribers and someone who has a lot of subscribers and a lot of views but don't actually make that much money. So before we get into that, I'm going to explain how does YouTube actually decide how much money they're going to pay you. And for that, they use something called CPM, cost per mile. Now this basically means that you're going to get paid X amount of money for every 1,000 views. That's what CPM actually stands for. And if you have access to the YouTube Partner Program, if you go to the Creator Studio section and you check on your video dashboard, you'll be able to see exactly how much you're getting paid for every single video depending on the topic that you're talking about. So some videos might have a CPM of $5. Another video might have a CPM of $10. That depends on the topic of the video. What I'm going to talk about is the average. What is the average CPM for 1,000 views depending on the topic of your channel? And that's what we're going to talk about in this video. Now, before we jump into the video, if you want to learn how I actually make a full-time income online, go ahead and download my free affiliate marketing guide below. It'll show you how I actually make a full-time income online using affiliate marketing, how I actually build businesses online that make me 6 figures per year. So if you want to know how I did that, you can just download my free affiliate marketing guide below. Now let's talk about CPM. Now that you know the CPM is cost per 1,000 views, let's break down the actual topics or niches or categories, whatever you want to call it. The real estate market, you'll find out that the average CPM is between $10 to $20. That means that for every 1,000 views that you can get on your videos, you can make an average of between $10 to $20 CPM. Now, it might be somewhere in the middle. It depends on how many videos you have on real estate. It depends on the different topics that you're talking about in your channel. But if your channel is about real estate, you might find that the average CPM will be between $10 or $20, sometimes even more, depending if you talk about other topics outside of real estate. Now, the same thing happens with investing in finance channels. That they actually get paid a little bit more because they're actually targeting people. The type of people who watch those channels are usually professionals, usually people who like to invest money into buying courses and spending money on seminars and buying products that are typically not just $5, $20, that are typically in the high-end markets. That's why advertisers will actually pay more money to get their ads in front of that audience. So the CPM for the investing in finance tends to be $15 to $30 for every 1,000 views. So if you're able to get 100,000 views, 200, a million views, so you can see how it can become a very nice income for someone who does videos on investing in finance. Now let's talk about the niche that I'm actually in, which is the business marketing niche, where I talk about making money online, affiliate marketing, social media, things like that. That actually pays between $12 and $20 the average CPM. Now, in some cases, you might find that if you actually spread and you talk about other things, your average CPM will go up depending on the videos and the topics that you're talking about in those videos. So advertisers will actually pay more to get in front of those people. Now let's talk about the most popular YouTube channels out there, which are prank channels, vlogs. Those usually don't make a lot of money when it comes to CPM, and that's because they actually need a lot of views every single month in order to make any significant money. The average CPM for someone who does something like vlogging or pranks or something like that, it's typically between 25 cents to $2 for every 1,000 views. That's really low compared to the other topics that we just talked about. So someone who's doing pranks and doing a vlog on YouTube, you might see that they have 1 million subscribers on YouTube and they're getting a lot of views, but they could actually be making less money than someone who has 100,000 subscribers that's talking about investing in finance, because they actually can make 5-10 times more with their ad revenue than with someone who's just doing vlogs and pranks. Sometimes the guys that have less subscribers with a much targeted niche, they tend to make a lot more money than someone who's just talking about generic topics. The gaming and entertaining niche, this is basically where you just you put videos about gameplays and video games and things like that, and also entertainment news and things related to entertainment in general. That you will find that you can get paid between $1 to $4 for every 1,000 views. Again, it's a matter of numbers, and if you want to make the big money on YouTube, my advice is to just jump into a niche that, number one, you're passionate about it and you can talk a lot about that specific topic, but at the same time it provides you with the opportunity of making money. Because in the end, if you're not able to make money with your YouTube channel, then most likely you won't be able to sustain your business and continue to create videos. Now, if you just do it as a hobby or something that you enjoy and you really don't care about the money, then that's fine as well. A lot of people actually started as a hobby, creating videos that they wanted to talk about, and over time it grew into an actual business. So now that you know the average CPMs for multiple industries, and just keep in mind that these are just a few, there's hundreds of different topics that you can talk about on YouTube, actually range in CPM. So it's pretty hard to know exactly how much money you can make for 1,000 views unless you're actually in that niche and you can get that detailed information. But from time to time, you'll find that some YouTubers actually have revealed some information that can give you an idea of how much money you can make in that specific niche. It can give you an idea of how many views you might need in that specific niche to make any significant amount of money. I'm going to give you an example. We're going to jump into my computer. I'm going to show you just 2-3 examples so you can have a better understanding of how CPM actually works, and hopefully that'll give you some better ideas. Alright, you guys, so what I'm gonna do is just show you a few YouTube channels of some of the YouTubers who have actually talked about how much money they actually make on YouTube. So that should give you a better understanding on what to expect depending on what niche you're talking about on YouTube. So if you want to make the big money on YouTube, it's all based on the topic of your channel, the niche that you're jumping into, and the general topics of your videos. If you stay consistent with the topics of your videos, you might be able to just keep your CPM on average on the high end, which is what you want, because you want to make as much money as you can for every 1,000 views. So in this case, Graham Stephan is one of the YouTubers that I actually follow. He's in the real estate niche. He also talks about investing from time to time. And in one of his videos, he showed that he made over $25,000 on YouTube just with the ad revenue alone. Now, if you actually take that and you divide it by the amount of views that he was getting, you might get a CPM between $15 to $17 for every 1,000 views. Now, if we go to a website like Social Blade, you might see that he is actually, over the last 30 days, he had over 2 million views on his channel. So he probably made a really nice chunk of money on ad revenue alone. Now, if you notice this estimated monthly earnings, This is a range that Social Blade provides from $1 to $4, and that's just the max that they actually provide, but they don't actually know exactly how much money he's making. That's because it's all about a niche, and they're just multiplying from one range to the other. He's obviously making way more than $9,000 per month for the amount of views that he got. So this is completely up to the whatever niche you're jumping into. Let's take another example, which is Jeremy from Financial Education. He talks about investing in the stock market and finance, and he has a lot of videos, 246,000 subscribers. And you might notice that over the last 30 days, he had over 1 million views. And again, he's in the high end of the CPM, which means he probably makes close to $20 for every 1,000 views. So even though he doesn't have a lot of subscribers compared to the big YouTubers who have 2-5 million subscribers, he's actually making a really nice living with YouTube ad revenue alone. So this can tell you that you might not need a lot of subscribers to be able to make money on YouTube. It's all about the views and all about whatever niche you're into. Now, if we take someone like PewDiePie, which is the most subscribed YouTuber on the platform, you might see that he has 77 million subscribers. If you take a look at his videos, you might notice that his videos are all over the place when it comes to topics. There's no consistency. It's basically just entertainment, and he might actually get between $2 to $5 for every 1,000 views, probably because he's one of the top YouTubers. But if you're into this niche and you're not PewDiePie, you don't have 77 million subs, you might find that your CPM, it's gonna be a lot lower. It's gonna be between 25 cents to $1 for every 1,000 views. So you gotta have a lot of views to be able to make any significant amount of money. If we take a look at the Social Blade stats for PewDiePie, you can see that 416 million views over the past 30 days. So even though he's not getting paid a lot for his CPM because his topics are all over the place, he's still making a lot of money because he's able to generate millions and millions of views every single day. All right, guys, so I hope that I have answered your question of how much money you can make for every 1,000 views. And I try to gather as much information as I could, including information from my own YouTube channel. With that said, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'll try to answer them as much as I can. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I post videos like this every single week with the intention of helping you guys make money online. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.